in this first half. This ball game's underway. The jump ball controlled by the Vikings as Gomillion tracks it down to the backcourt. Sean Parker says go ahead and run the point, so he will. Gets it in the front court to Hodge. Now Parker out on the left wing, about 30-35 feet. High post left it goes to Spider Johnson. Dribbles to the other side and flips to Parker. Dribbles to the free throw line. Kicks it to Gomillion. Driving in from the right wing. Spin in the lane. Got underneath the basket. Put it up. Block. Trey got it back. 8 to shoot. He's on the left baseline. Kick it out to Parker on the left wing. There goes the triple. A little flat. Hit the front iron. And the rebound is yanked away by Dwayne Cohill. And Youngstown State will have their first possession in a scoreless game. There's Rattan Mays in the front court at the top. Over to Akuche, top of the key. They'll get a screen. Use it to the right wing on the dribble. Picked up by Parker on the switch. Out top now, Shamar Rattan Mays, the sophomore, working on Johnson, driving one-handed shot, blocked by Gomillion, who came over on help. Parker picks it up, calls for help, finds Gomillion. Into the front court he goes. Up ahead, Patton, right wing. Fakes the three, kicks a corner right, Hodge. He'll throw it out top, Gomillion. Top of the key now, Spider Johnson. Scoreless game, a minute 5 in. Here's Patton. He'll go to work, into the paint, pulls up. Finds Parker sideline left. 10 to shoot as he drives in the lane. Jump stop. Kick to Gomillion. He'll go into the lane. Fade from 10 on the little jumper, and he shot it long. No good. Shamar Rattan Mays, the YSU rebound.
Youngstown State sagging off the Vikings, daring them to shoot from the perimeter. And that could be dangerous.
Akuche throws it away as he penetrated the other way. Hodge steals, flies into the front court, finds Patton on the right wing. Out top, Hodge, wide open, sets, fires the tray. That's long. The long rebound is going to be, there's a foul on Youngstown State as Akuche and Parker were tied up, and Akuche is called for the hold. First foul tonight, still scoreless, 18:21 to go in the first half.
Just tried to clear him out on the box out, a little bit too physical on that.
Actually, they gave the foul to Daniel Ogoro, so he picks up his first foul. First foul tonight against either side. Vikings basketball as they work to the goal to our right. And the ball thrown away, stolen the other way. Cohill against Hodge. Cohill fouled as he went up for the shot. As he took it on the break. Hodge tried not to foul him, but he got him on the arm.
Dwayne Cohill, Holy Name High School product. Initially started his career. Does a great job of getting his body in front to create the... Des Moines might have had a little argument about that being a jump ball. But there was some contact, although it looked like Cohill brought the contact to Des Moines. So nonetheless, veteran move for a young guy to be able to draw that foul.
Here's the story on Cohill as he sinks the first free throw. He has made now 32 consecutive free throws. That is third longest in school history. And he's shooting over 90% on the year.
Yeah, he was a prolific scorer at Holy Name High School. And things just didn't work out at Dayton, but I know Coach Calhoun, very happy to have him at Youngstown.
So Cohill makes them both, and they're the first 2 points tonight. 2-0 Penguins as we tick under the 18-10 mark here in the first half. Tandem 2-3 zone now for Youngstown State. As the Vikings work the perimeter with the passing. It's Hodge on the right wing. He'll get it into Johnson, right elbow. Into the lane, kick out. Left wing Parker hands to Patton, long three from the wing. It's in and out. Rebound is collected by Cohill. Had a jump and save it from going out to Tevin Allison. To the front court now, Ogoro. 2-0 Youngstown State. Ogoro on the left sideline passes it out to Akuche, hounded by Hodge. Hodge picked up his first foul a few moments ago. Over to Rattan Mays now. He'll take it to the right wing against Parker as the Vikings crouch in that man-to-man. Out top, Akuche sends it right sideline. Allison tried to pass it in, knocked away Parker. Parker looking to go the other way. Long ball ahead, Gomillion. Flip to Hodge, right wing. Across the court, Patton on the left wing. Won't take the open shot here. Drives instead. Kicks it out top, Parker. He won't take the jumper either. Now Parker will give to Johnson, also at the top.
They are really sagging off the Vikings and daring them to take three-pointers. They're going to have to start making a few.
Here's Patton on the drive.
Taking away all that penetration.
Got to the basket, scores, and counted. One coming, a foul, as Patton was in the lane, leaned in, and as he went up, he was grabbed by Shamar Rattan Mays. His first foul. We're tied at 2, Patton to the line.
So that's the thing. If Cleveland State's patient, they'll still get those drives, as Torrey just took advantage of right there. But Youngstown is really sagging in the lane and daring Cleveland State to shoot. They're hoping that they could take away that type of penetration. Didn't work that time.
Patton sinks the free throw, and the Vikings have their first lead at 3-2. Nearly 3 minutes gone here in this first half. Neither team shooting well from the field. YSU 0 for 1, Vikings 1 for 5. Akuche in the front court, left wing. Blow up the jumper, gives to Rattan Mays. Dribble to the left sideline, handed off there. Ogoro against the man-to-man. Hodge marking him. Ogoro with the dribble drive to the free throw line. Kick it out right wing. Allison for 3, and he got it all net in rhythm. Tevin Allison came in averaging 12 points per game, and he makes it 5-3 Youngstown State.
No hesitation. Catch and shoot. You got the open look. Let it fly.
16:30 of the first half. Tandem 2-3 zone for YSU. Vikings again working the perimeter with the passing. Corner left now. It's Hodge. Throw it out to Parker, left wing, about 40 away. Goes to work on the dribble. Uses a screen. Passes to Johnson to the free throw line. Right side Gomillion. Open. Shoots the three-pointer. It's long. Ricochets out. Dwayne Cohill, the YSU rebound. Long ball ahead. Sideline right. Allison. He'll try the three from there. It's across the iron. No good in traffic. And the rebound collected by Gomillion up to Patton. Vikings trail by 2 as Patton drives the lane. Kicks it out corner left. Parker bluffs the jumper. Dribbles in baseline. No look to Patton. In the paint. Left-handed shot. Good. So yeah, defense there from Akuche, but used his left hand to score it off the window. We're tied at 5. Patton, all 5 points for the Vikings.
Thought Parker should have let that one fly, but he made a good decision. Again, being patient, making a nice pass.
Sideline right, Allison now for Youngstown State. Out top, Akuche. Cohill, and now Ogoro on the left wing. Picks the dribble up at the left point. In trouble. Needs to find somebody. Finds Akuche. 8 on the shot clock. He'll give to Cohill. He'll penetrate into the lane. Kick it corner right. Ogoro steps into a 3, and he nails it as Hodge was closing out on him. And Ogoro calmly knocked it down. 8-5 YSU, 15-17 of the first half.
They're getting deep penetration for kick-out passes. The Vikes have to shut that penetration down.
On the left wing against the man-to-man now. Hodge to Gomillion. Sideline right to Parker. It's actually a matchup zone here. Now to Hodge. Try to get in the paint. Knocked away. Ogoro lead the break. It's a 3-on-2 for Youngstown State. Kick out left wing. Rattan Mays, the trailer. Jumper is good for 3. Rattan Mays knocks it down. 11-5 YSU. 14:50 to go in the first half. And we talked about in the pregame how Rattan Mays coming off a career-high 21 against Cleveland State 12 days ago. So a 6-point lead for YSU playing this matchup zone. Here's Gomillion to the right elbow, down the lane. Left-handed hook pass to Johnson. He caught it and tapped it in one motion off the glass. First 2 for Johnson. Great assist from Gomillion. 11-7 YSU, 14:25 left first half. Cohill walks it in the front court. Vikings in a tandem 2-3 zone here. Ogoro at the right elbow. Sideline left. Cohill catch and shoot triple up long. And the rebound collected by Johnson for Cleveland State. To Parker, and now Patton in the front court on the dribble left wing. Out it goes to Gomillion. Right wing chest pass collected by Parker. Slow it down. 6 minutes gone here in the first half. 11-7 Penguins. Now Gomillion out top. Left wing Parker. Patton sets a screen. He'll give to Gomillion. Drives in. Kick it out corner right. Hodges catch and shoot. Deflected by Cohill. Came right to Johnson after Gomillion deflected it to him, and he crammed it in. 4 for Johnson. 11-9 Youngstown State.
Smart play by Gomillion. Presence of mind to know where his teammate was on that tap over.
13:35 to go in the first. We've played 4.5 consecutive minutes without a stoppage as Cohill misses the long 3 from the left corner. Rebound Patton up to Parker. Vikings looking to tie. Over to Gomillion. Corner right Hodge. Back out Gomillion right wing. Vikings working on this tandem 2-3 over to Patton. Long triple. Hit the front iron from about 28 short. And the rebound collected by Dwayne Cohill, who takes down his 3rd rebound, making his 4th rebound already. Cohill on the right wing in the front court. Youngstown State by 2. 13:07 on the clock. Now Ogoro on the left wing 3. That's long. Parker, the Viking rebound. And a wish Chris Shelton joins him. So does Jameer Thomas. Cohill remains on the floor, and Akuche remains on the floor. Cleveland State basketball as they work to the basket to our right. 12:55 to go as the clock winds. Vikings trail by 2. Gomillion out top against a
Calhoun switched to a man defense coming out of the timeout to disrupt whatever Coach Gates was planning out of his timeout use.
Patton will go to Hodge on the right wing. He'll drive and kick it out to Patton. Open. Doesn't take the 3 and took a little baby step on the drive. Called for traveling. Well, he's missed a couple of 3s, so maybe that confidence isn't there in the early going for Torrey. Otherwise, Patty's wide open.
Well, it's not his strength, and he knows it. And again, they're just sagging, 6-7 feet off these guys. And so far it's working to some extent, but I don't think it'll last all night.
11-9 Youngstown State, 12:30 first half. Rattan Mays in the front court to Cohill. Vikings in a tandem 2-3 zone. We'll go corner right to Shelton for three. That's short, barely hit the rim, but the rebound by Akuche went up with it, no good. Gomillion blocked it. Gomillion flies out of there with it. Finds Jack on the right wing, went up with a shot. He's blocked on the three-pointer by Akuche. Here comes Cohill, 3-on-2 to Akuche. Basket, put it up. Nobody on the layup attempt from the left side of the basket. He'll go to the line and shoot two. I think it's Gomillion that got him. It was. First on Gomillion, second on CSU.
Nathan Jack at this end had an open shot. And then he just stopped. He stopped his motion and held the ball and got it blocked. When you're a shooter and you go into your shooting motion, you're supposed to just keep going and let it fly. And it leads to this run out. And there's a great block there. I don't see any contact.
No, so Akuche goes to the line. 85% from the line this year. He just knocks down the first one for his first point. So it's 12-9 Youngstown State. One more free throw coming from Michael Akuche, the 6'8 senior from Plantation, Florida. Puts the next one up and in. So now it's 13-9 Youngstown State. 12-11 on the first half clock. That 4-point advantage for Youngstown State is their second largest lead of the night. They led by as many as 6.
Vikes have to find somebody who's going to knock a shot down here soon.
Hodge to Gomillion. He caught it on the back end, but then as he went up to dunk it, lost the grip on the ball and it went flying. Rattan Mays comes away with it for YSU. He's into the front court on the dribble, flips to Cohill at the right point, out about 25 feet, going to work with a screen from Thomas, takes it to the left elbow. Now Rattan Mays at the left point winds up with it. He'll try the three over Jack, and that is in and out. Torrey Patton, the Cleveland State board, up to Gomillion. 13-9 YSU, 11:35 left in the half as Patton will drive. Down goes Akuche and Thomas. That's the same five for YSU, but for Cleveland State, Yael Hill, Mabor Majak, and Chris Greener on the floor, along with Gomillion and Nate Jack, who remains on the floor. 13-9 YSU. Vikings ball against the zone. On the right wing, it's Hill. Hill gives out top, Gomillion. Over to Jack, right wing triple try. Right there, Nate Jack with a high arcing shot from about 24. Made it over Akuche. His first basket, 13-12 YSU.
That's what I was talking about a few possessions ago. When you're a shooter, that ball hits your hands. If you have any kind of clean look, you're supposed to just let it fly.
Rattan Mays in the front court on the right wing. Working against the man-to-man. Yael Hill is his marker. Send it over on the left side, Shelton. Shelton gives it out top, Cohill. Back on the right side, Rattan Mays, 10 to shoot. Out top, Cohill. He'll drive down the lane, gonna throw up a runner on the rim. It came off. Rebound tipped around. Jameer Thomas got to put it up. Good, won't count. Offensive foul on YSU. As Mabor Majak was knocked to the floor, and I think it was Thomas that put him there. It was his first foul, 5th against the Penguins.
He used that big body to try to beast on Majak, but Majak stood his ground, showing a growth in his toughness, maturity. There it is. There's the push from behind. No doubt about it.
For Cleveland State, keep the same 5 on the floor. Sub came in for YSU. Miles Hunter is into the lineup. YSU leads it by 1. Jack on the left wing gives to Gomillion against the man-to-man here. Over on the right wing, Green. Out top, Gomillion. So Coach Dennis Gates has got some three-point shooters in here with this lineup. Now Gomillion behind the back pass, out top, Green fakes the three, steps to his right, shoots the three, got the three. Cleveland State back on top, 15-13 behind 2 consecutive triples, one by Jack, this one here by Green.
So now Calhoun's going to have to change his defensive approach and start pressuring the shooters a little bit more. They can't keep sagging on this Viking lineup.
Right side, it's Hunter. Left wing, Cohill. Back to Hunter against this tandem 2-3. Hunter now whistle and what? Got a foul off the ball on Cleveland State. Tyberski's got something. Yep. Got for a hold, it appears. It's on Majak. That's his first, team's third. You saw it?
Yeah, he was going to get his hands up to defend the lane, and at the same time, the baseline runner came into him. It was really kind of inadvertent, but he, you know, referees were right on it. It was a good call.
15-13 Cleveland State. A lob pass into Akuche goes over his head, but it's run down by Shelton on the left wing for the Penguins. Out top, Allison, right wing, Cohill. Bounce it at the right elbow to Akuche against Majak and the man-to-man. He'll dribble out and shoot a three. Missed it long, hit the back iron, rebound deflected to Jack. Up to Hill. Vikings trying to run, but it's 2-on-4. Left wing now to Green. Pull up three-pointer. Got it. Green on the run. Pulled up, knocked it down. He's got a game-high 6. 18-13 Vikings, their largest lead. 9:23 to go in the first.
You know, we talk about Coach Gates and his genius all the time. He knew exactly what he needed to do was to get some shooters on the floor to make Youngstown stay adjusted. Right now, they have not.
There's Cohill on the right wing. A penetration, stops on the arc. Gives to Hunter, dribbles in. Pull up from 14. Good. On the jumper, rattled the cage. First two for Miles Hunter off the bench. And it ends a Viking 9-0 run. 18-15 CSU, 8:55 to go in the half. Gomillion in the front court, dribbling straight away. Heads to the left wing, still behind the three-point arc as he gets a screen from Green, and now it's an illegal screen as he moved into Chris Shelton. So an illegal screen against Chris Green. That's almost a tongue twister. First foul on Green. It'll be the 4th against Cleveland State.
I saw a little hook on the defensive side too on this. But yeah, he's moving, he's jumping into him. You got to be set. You have to let the defender come into you, and then you can roll off of that.
Vikings by 3 in the front court. Hunter. Out top, Akuche. Now Shelton against this tandem 2-3 zone for Cleveland State. Cohill left wing. Trouble finding the ball, did then, and knocked away by Gomillion. Cohill got it back. Throws corner left to Shelton. Up goes the three. It's long. Rebound Jack for Cleveland State. Over to Green. He'll flip to Gomillion, who flies ahead. YSU's back, however. Vikings lead by 3. Gomillion will give to Green right wing. Bluffs the three. Steps to his left. Shoots the three. Front iron and in. Hit the front iron. Went up and over. Akuche, Allison, Cohill, and Hunter, the 5 on the floor for the Penguins. For Cleveland State, Majak, Gomillion, Green, Jack, and Hill. Staying with the same 5. Why not? They've been hot.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. The old saying.
Akuche will go down low. Hunter right block. Jump stop into the lane. Throws it up. Rolls in. And we've got a whistle and a foul on YSU. We'll see if the basket is good or not. The basket is good.
Yeah.
So count the basket for Hunter. He's got 4. And the foul is on Akuche. We'll see what he does here at the end.
Really tough step through and turnaround there. But yeah, he came and pushes right into Majak.
So
sure.
Second foul, or rather first foul on Akuche. And he will check out. In to replace him is Owen Long, a 6'2 junior. So it's 21-17, Cleveland State by 4. 7:52 to go in the first. Vikings basketball against the YSU man-to-man.
So you see now the Youngstown defense is getting out and pressuring now. They were sagging completely off all the players earlier. Now they're pressuring.
And Gomillion with a nifty drive goes to the left side, uses his right hand and finger rolls it up and in off the window. First 2 for Trey to go with 5 assists tonight. 23-17 CSU, 7:27 to go in the first.
And Gomillion recognized that they were pressuring him. And when teams pressure you, now you put it on the floor and go by him.
Akuche at the free throw line goes corner left to Hunter. Youngstown State will work the perimeter with 9 to shoot. Long has it on the left wing. Out top, Cohill. There goes the triple from straight away, and it's all net. Cohill with that sweet shot. He's got 5. An excellent arc to it. 23-20 Cleveland State.
Stepped right in rhythm.
Here's Jack on the right wing. Looking down low. Now throws it out top of the key. Majak dribbles to the left wing against the man-to-man. Handoff there. Gomillion. Sideline left to Hill it goes. Hill on Cohill. Drives to the baseline. Cut off there. Turns, comes out. Bounces it down low. Majak. Turnaround shot with the left hand. It's long from about 6. Just missed it. Rebound Akuche. And now Cohill for YSU into the front court as Cleveland State leads by 3.
It's a nice little jump hook by Majak. Like to see him get more of those opportunities.
Here's Shelton at the free throw line. Rather, that's Allison. Fades from 15. It's long. And the rebound collected by Majak. He'll hand off Gomillion into the front court. Green. They got right up on him from 28 out. Green's got 3 3-pointers off the bench. Now Gomillion on the right wing. Vikings ahead by 3. 6:15 on the first half clock as Gomillion sends it over to Green right wing. Got open. 3 ball. Just missed long. Jack, though, tips out the rebound to Hill. For 3 from the left wing. It's good. From 27. Yahil Hill his first bucket. 26-20 Vikings. Cleveland State now behind the arc. 5 of 12.
All with players off the bench making those threes. That shows the strength of this lineup.
Cohill working on Hill. Dribbles to the left wing. Cohill picked up a Jacques on the switch. Going to drive on him. Got to the rack. Missed the shot, but a whistle and a foul on Cleveland State. Cohill will go to the line and shoot 2, and the guilty party is Nate Jack. That'll be his first, 5th against the Vikings in the first half. 5:47 to go. 26-20 CSU.
I'm really impressed by Dwayne Cohill, the holy name product from local Cleveland, and he's really versatile. You know, he hit a 3 the previous possession. Now he knows the pressure's coming. He smartly drives to the basket and draws contact.
First free throw here is no good, and guess what? That's his first miss in his last 34 attempts. He had made 33 straight free throws.
Because you were talking about him, man.
I was talking well of him. So were you. We were both complimenting him. He's coming off a career high 25 against Wright State on Saturday.
Big win for them. Yeah.
So one more free throw for Cohill, looking for his 6th point. It is up. It is good. So he splits the pair. He's 3 of 4 at the line tonight. Cleveland State up 26-21. Chris Green, by the way, season and career high 15 against Canisius earlier on the year. He's got 9 so far today. He checks out. Johnson is back in. So is Hodge, along with Patton and Parker.
And Rattan Mays came in for Youngstown State as well.
26-21 Vikings. They have the ball. 5:35 to go in the half. Get it down low, baseline right to Patton. Cross-court pass to Hill. Thought about the 3. Takes a dribble. Goes out top to Parker. He'll go right sideline to Hodge, and he stepped on the sideline. He's out of bounds. Turnover. Cleveland State's 7th turnover already. Youngstown State's only committed 2, but the Vikings are in the lead 26-21.
The starting lineup for the Vikings continues to try to find some rhythm on the offensive end. They're struggling.
Tan Mays in the front court for YSU. Over to Allison. Running Akuche pick to the top. He'll go left wing to Rattan Mays, guarded by Parker. Right side Allison. Back to Rattan Mays. Working against Parker. Give to Long in the matchup zone. Top side Hunter. 9 to shoot. Long to the left. He tries the 3 from the top. Missed it off the right side iron. Torrey Patton has the board for Cleveland State. 5 minutes to go in the half. Vikings lead at 5. Patton lost the ball for a moment at midfloor. Retreats to get it and sends it over to Hill on the left wing. Hill against Long in the man-to-man. Out top, Spider Johnson. Turns, looks at things, dribbles to the right, hand off to Hill. Looking against Long, crossover, sends it sideline right. Parker receives, 9 to shoot. Parker to the right elbow, backs it up, throws to Patton on a cut. Johnson got in the way, loose ball. Johnson picks it up, goes to Parker out top, but he traveled. Johnson took an extra step. So that'll be the 8th turnover for Cleveland State.
Well, Torrey Patton and Spider Johnson sort of converged at the same time, and neither one of them were sure if Parker was throwing him the ball, so that caused the turnover.
26-21 CSU. Vikings shooting 53% from the field. Youngstown State at 32%, and the Vikings on the glass controlling those. 15 rebounds to YSU's 7 thus far. 4:22 to go in the half. Long out top. 5-point lead for Cleveland State. Left wing to Rattan Mays. Dribble to the top quickly. Look to angle to his left, but throws it back to the right and Long. Sideline right, Allison. He'll get it into Akuche just outside the elbow. Drives in, whistle and a hold on Johnson, who reached his hands out. First foul on Johnson, 6th against the Vikings. And with 6 on the shot clock previously, Youngstown State will get a new 20 and the ball out of bounds. With 4:09 to go in the half and a Cleveland State lead of 26-21.
Well, last time they tried to throw a lob to Akuche. Let's see if they try something similar again.
Under the basket, it went to Hunter, and he was underneath, and he had momentum going out of bounds, so he saved it right to the Vikings. Patton to the front court. Patton down the lane. His shot blocked by Akuche as Parker will inbound right of the backboard. Looking for Hill at first. He's not there. That will lob it into him on the sideline. Hill catches. Guarded by Rattan Mays in the man-to-man. Top side to Johnson. He'll flip it over to Patton on the right wing. Drive to the baseline, spin on the block, and a force it up in a crowd. No, came right over to Johnson. One-handed shot from 3 feet, no good. The rebound's collected by Tevin Allison of Youngstown State. Into the front court, Rattan Mays on the left wing. He'll take it out top. Cleveland State by 5. 3:35 left in the half. Vikings here in a 1-3-1 look. Now it's a tandem 2-3.
Yeah, it's an amoeba. They're switching to whatever the set is that Youngstown State shows.
Akuche at the left elbow, 10 to shoot. Drives on Johnson. Left-handed shot is good off the window. On a good strong drive for Michael Akuche. He's got 4 points. And it's 26-23 Vikings. 3:15 left in the first half.
Very strong move there. Always use the glass on those drives.
Patton drives to the right block, cut off. You got to force it up from there. Rim and off. Rebound collected by whom? On the baseline, out of bounds, off of Long. It'll be Cleveland State ball as Nate Jack and Trey Gomillion will return for the Vikings. Dwayne Cohill for YSU as Long checks out for the Penguins. Parker and Johnson take a break here for the Vikings. 26-23 CSU, 3:03 first half. 20 on the shot clock.
Youngstown State's done a terrific job on Torrey Patton. It's evident they want to take away all his attempts at the basket, which is where his strength lies.
Inbounds lob comes to him in mid-floor on the center floor logo. Now Hodge on the left wing going to pull up and fire the tray. Got it from 26. Just casually stroked at his first basket. 29-23 CSU.
Nice little rhythm dribble, and then he let it fly.
2:45 to go in the first. Cohill out top. Tandem 2-3 zone for the Vikings with that amoeba type look, as Pat mentioned. Now down low it goes, left block. Ogoro throws it to Akuche down the lane, got to the rack, he lays it in. Akuche 2 straight strong drives, he's got 6. 29-25 Vikings, 2:28 to go in the half.
That's where the zone is vulnerable in the middle, and Akuche is taking full advantage when they make those mid-post feeds to him there.
Jack out top to Gomillion, underhanded toss to Hodge, catch and shoot 3, good from the right sideline.
And you see how Youngstown State came out early, sagging off and daring him to shoot. Well, if they're going to give it to you, you got to take it. And once you start making it, it becomes contagious.
Indeed, and that's become so here today. Back in play, Rattan Mays in the right corner with it for YSU. 7-point lead for the Vikings. Out top, Cohill. Now Ogoro back out top, Cohill. Ogoro on the left wing, corner left. Allison open for 3, and he got it. Allison has 6. 32-28 Vikings as Youngstown State hangs around. They're now 5 of 14 behind the arc.
Good patience, good ball movement. Found the soft spot in the zone in the corner there.
Johnson to Hill. He'll drive down the lane. Little floater is no good, but a foul before the shot. And it is on Shamar Rattan Mays. That's his second personal and number 7 against YSU. So now Hill will get a 1-and-1, and Yaheel Hill on the season for Cleveland State, shooting 75% from the line.
As you see the hold, is he coming off the screen? Isn't it great to watch such a tremendous officiating crew call a game?
Yep.
You know,
consistent, fair.
Yep.
You know what to expect. Cohill the rebound off the front end, missed by Yaheel Hill. So YSU with the ball.
It's been one of the Achilles heels of Cleveland State. Really a glaring weakness has been their ability to not make free throws in key situations.
The right wing with it, it's Akuche. Trying to drive on Johnson, puts it on the hardwood, backs him down, now goes into the lane, jump stop, throws it out sideline right. Ogoro bluffs the 3, dribbles in, and he was held up by Trey Gomillion on the first step. Second foul on Trey, 7th against Cleveland State. So a 1-and-1 opportunity for Youngstown State and Ogoro.
See this nice job of spinning away from Spider. Spider keeps his feet moving, but gets a little too far up on him.
Now, as good as
the hole right there.
Cohill has been, Pat, from the line, he'd made 33 consecutive free throws before he missed one tonight. Daniel Ogoro has struggled. He is just 6 of 18 from the line.
Well, could be that shoulder bothering him too. He's got that little device there.
He misses the front end of the 1-and-1. Nate Jack, the Viking rebound. He'll give to Patton, who gives to Hill, and he'll come ahead as we near the 1-minute mark of the first half. Vikings up 32-28. Hill in the front court against the man-to-man. Gives to Nate Jack. He'll throw it out top. Johnson, top of the key. Dribbles to the right wing. Fakes a handoff to Hill. Now gives it to him as he comes back to the right. Lob Johnson. Knocked away, though, defensively, and Hunter collects for YSU. Over to Ogoro. He'll come into the front court against Jack on the left wing. Dribble around a screen. Fell down. Maintained the dribble. Got back up. Now looking to pass. Throws it corner right. Allison for a tough 3, and he knocked it down as he was somewhat falling out of bounds. But he knocked it down. He's got 9, and it's a 1-point lead for Cleveland State. 2.5-second differential shot in game clock. Game clock's at 25. Shot clock just ticked to 22. So the Vikings can play for the last shot of the half. They're up 32-31. Hill is dribbling the ball on the center floor logo inside the circle. Shot clock down to 10. Hill goes to work, gives it to Patton, left wing, out 30, 7 to shoot. Hill watching Patton drive to the right wing, knocked away, picks it up, 2 to shoot. Out to Hodge, there it goes from 30 at the buzzer, he just missed. Rebound collected by Cohill, he'll throw it up at the horn. Akuche for Cleveland State, Parker, Patton, Hodge, Gomillion, and Johnson. Tan Mays with the basketball. We're underway in the second half as YSU works to the basket to our right. We'll get it to Akuche as the Vikings crouch in the man-to-man defense. Akuche on the left sideline finds a wide open Cole Hill in the lane. Little jumper from 8 is short on the high arcing shot. Trey Gomillion rips away the rebound for Cleveland State.
Gomillion grabbed his leg when he landed on that rebound. He looks like he's limping a little bit.
Hopefully he's okay. Trey Gomillion with his 4th rebound there. Cleveland State with the basketball for the first time in the second half. Hodge at the right point. Cohill jumped right out on him, not giving him that three-pointer. He'll get it over to Parker. Left wing Gomillion. 8 on the shot clock as he drives. Jump stop on the block. Strip. Loose ball on the block. And coming away with it is Tevin Allison. And then as he got it to Akuche, he took an extra step. But we've got, well, what do we have? We have a foul on Trey Gomillion.
I thought there might have been a travel first. Let's see, he gets the ball. He's moving.
Yeah.
It's hard to say from that angle. Couldn't tell.
So the foul is on Demoy Hodge.
Youngstown State looks like they came ready to play this half. They're not sagging back anymore. They're getting out and pressuring and playing a lot more aggressive than they did at the start of the game.
First one on Hodge, or second one on Hodge. First foul of the second half in the front court now. Allison goes out top. Akuche tries to drive on Johnson, is unsuccessful, so he kicks it out to Rattan Mays, trying to entry pass stolen by Johnson. Gives to Gomillion, over to Hodge, right back to Trey, down the lane, shoved from behind. He's bangs into the stanchion. Foul on Allison. See, shoved Gomillion. He was going down the lane. Great 3-on-2. Gomillion went to Hodge on the wing. And then he gave it right back to Gomillion because Rattan Mays went to the ball. Usually you never see that return pass. There's the shove.
Yeah, well, he didn't do it intentional, but boy, that was a hard hit. Look at him. He's coming to help him up. I love that.
First foul of the second half against Youngstown State. Second on Cohill. Gomillion 2 shots at the line to our left, 60% on the year, and he hits the first one. And that's Gomillion's 3rd point tonight. Listen to Trey's line. 3 points, 4 rebounds, a game-high 7 assists.
Yeah, he's really been doing a good job. Not his natural position to play the point guard, but Coach Gates has developed a lot of confidence in him there.
One more for Gomillion to try to push the Viking lead back out to 3. They've led by as many as 7 tonight. Next one is up and in.
How about the fact, Al, nobody recruited this kid out of his junior college.
Except for Dennis Gates.
Except for Dennis Gates, and he's one of our best players.
34-31 Cleveland State. 18:45 to go in the second half. Rattan Mays in the front court, guarded by Hill in the man-to-man. Bounces a pass to Akuche, left wing, out top Cohill. At the left point, we'll go on the right side to Allison. Tries the fadeaway 3. It's no good. Long rebound. Patton runs it down for the Vikings. Trying to run. 4-on-4. Patton goes to the corner to Hill. He's open. Fires the jump shot for 3, and he got it. Yael Hill with 6. 37-31 Cleveland State. 18:20 left.
He's been coming on lately as well. He's had a number of really good performances for the Vikings lately, and always nice when you get that production off the bench right away.
Rattan Mays over to Akuche in the front court for YSU. Now Cohill, sideline right, drives to the free throw line. Johnson cuts him off. Over to Rattan Mays, 8 on the shot clock. He'll send it out top. Akuche guarded by Johnson. Akuche dribbles left of the key, gonna force it up on Johnson. Glass rim off, rebound Johnson. Throws it over to Patton, who marks immediately in the backcourt by Ogoro, but Patton able to get free, and into the front court he goes. Sideline right pass to Gomillion. Gomillion gives to Patton outside the arc on the right wing. Cleveland State on 3-pointers tonight now, 9 of 17. Patton will get it to Gomillion inside the arc right wing. Cross court Hill, catch and shoot. Another tray is up, back iron off. Rebound Rattan Mays able to get it with one hand. In the front court, Cohill on the dribble. Cohill knocked away by Hill. Great steal to Hodge. Up to Hill, 3-on-2. Hill to the basket, got there, scores with the left hand. Faked the pass in the air, laid it in. Aesthetic enhancements to the athletic facilities and much more. That's Wednesday, February 16th. Support the 340-plus student athletes at Cleveland State. Visit csugivingday.com. How about this? Purdue Fort Wayne 54, Robert Morris 26 with 16 minutes to go in Moon Township in that one. Robert Morris here on Sunday at 3 o'clock in Cleveland. Meanwhile, we're back in play. YSU with the ball. Akuche out top against the Vikings man-to-man. 8-point lead for Cleveland State as Akuche penetrates and kicks a corner right to Allison. Back in the lane to Akuche, and then it's knocked away, but a kickball for Cleveland State. So that'll give Youngstown State the ball, and instead of with 5 to shoot, it goes back up to 20 because of the kickball. 16:54 to go in the game. 39-31 Vikings.
Interesting substitution by Coach Gates. brought Yahel Hill in right off the bench early, sat the starter Parker down and got instant production.
And now Cleveland State is called for in the cylinder as they trapped Allison on the near sideline. Hill and Gomillion were there. It goes to Hill, his first foul. Second against Cleveland State in the second half. And that is the correct call, Pep, but I know you don't like that rule as a former run and stun player with Kevin Mackey's group.
No, we used to trap people everywhere, all over the floor. And I think it made it for a tougher game and more offense.
Right.
You know?
That's the rule now. You have to give the offensive player freedom of movement.
I think it actually led to more offense, not less. If the NCAA is trying to create more offense, let teams pressure a little bit more.
Here's Ogoro on the left wing for the Penguins. Vikings by 8. 8 on the shot clock. Ogoro at the top. Goes right wing. Allison, long triple try. Back iron off. Johnson has the Cleveland State rebound. Spider rips away his 4th of the night. Into the front court. Patton driving in. Got there. Missed the shot. We've got a charge, though, on Patton as he ran over Shamar Rattan-Mays. And that foul on Patton is his first, team's 3rd of the second half.
Youngstown State's done a really good job of getting back into transition defense. Rattan-Mays in position. And that's one of their keys. They're trying to take Torrey Patton's ability to drive away. They've done a good job overall, but other people are hurting them.
Youngstown State with the ball. They'll come full court. Cohill against Hodge. Gives him a bump, and he's called for the foul. So it's an offensive foul on Cohill, who can't believe it, but he hip-checked Demoy Hodge right in front of us. Chris Pacey right on it. Did it right in front of him, too. Watch it again.
Yeah, earlier on the break, well, there it is. He tried to do the same thing in the first half and got the call. That time did not. He definitely took the shoulder into Hodge.
Second foul on Cohill, second foul on YSU in the second half. 16:22 left, 39-31 Vikings as Hill dribbles out top for Cleveland State. It's a 7-0 run to begin the second half for the Vikings as Hill heads to the left wing, penetrates, kicks a corner left to Patton, throws it to Johnson. Now 5 on the shot clock, so goes sideline right to Gomillion. He'll dribble in, 3 to shoot, threw it away. Ball's intercepted by Allison, flying ahead, got it to Akuche, driving to the basket, put it up, blocked by Hodge. Came right to Allison, out top, Cohill open, look at a triple. That's good. So even though Youngstown State had their layup blocked, it worked out better as they hit the 3 with Cohill. He's got 9, his second 3-pointer, and it's 39-34 Vikings. The first field goal, first points of the second half for the Penguins. In the front court, Hill gives to Gomillion left wing against the matchup zone into Johnson. Try to backdoor a pass, and it's knocked away, taken by Allison. Into the front court. Sideline right, Rattan-Mays for 3. Air balls, he was challenged, but the rebound came out to Cohill for 3. That's long. Akuche had it. Whistle and a foul on Johnson trying to get the rebound.
Cleveland State tonight.
Trey Gomillion was down earlier. It was a cramp. He is okay. He remains on the floor. Youngstown State has the ball. Trapped in the corners. Rattan-Mays going to jump pass it out. Over on the left wing to Allison. He went to the basket. He stripped as he went there, and he's fouled as Trey Gomillion got him on the arm. 3rd foul on Gomillion. That's the 4th foul of the second half. Make it the 5th of the second half against Cleveland State.
On Hodge.
And it's on Hodge. That's his 3rd. Here's a look at it. Hodge got him there.
Down. Hodge thought he got all ball, but
he did
never
not.
met a player yet that didn't think they got all ball
No.
when they swiped.
He definitely got some arm on that one. Allison makes the first of 2 free throws.
I personally never fouled him.
I know, you never did. Never did. Never traveled either.
No.
Tevin Allison, 79% from the line this year, sinks the first one. Next one is up. That's good. Tevin Allison has a game-high 11. Youngstown State on a 5-0 run. They've cut the Viking lead down to 3. 39-36 with 15:10 to go in the second half. Front court, it's Gomillion against this matchup zone over to Hill. Hill drives in. Going to turn around and fade from 7, in and out, but rebound Johnson. Pump, shoots, blocked Akuche. Loose ball near mid-floor, taken by Rattan-Mays. Scampers into the front court and slows it down. Over on the left wing, 3-point lead for the Vikings. Over to Cohill. Cohill on the right wing. They land the ball off Allison. Takes it out top, goes sideline left to Ogoro. Looking down low, nothing there. He'll drive instead, into the lane, kick out Allison. He's going to set and fire the high arcing 3, and he nails it, and we're tied. So Cleveland State began the second half on a 7-0 run. It's an 8-0 run for Youngstown State to even the score at 39.
Proving me wrong. I guess they will try to win it hitting threes.
Well, Youngstown State now 9 of 22 behind the the three-point arc tonight. Cleveland State 8 of 17. Gomillion on the right wing behind the back dribble. Takes it to the free throw line in the lane. Leans in, got to the rack and scores the left-handed layup. Trey Gomillion with 6. We've seen him do that in his entire career here in Cleveland State. Kind of will his way to the hole. 41-39 Vikings as we near the 14-minute mark. It's Cohill in the front court. Takes it to the right point. Pick it up. Goes sideline left to Ogoro. Down low Akuche out about 12. Looking to pass. Now drives baseline on Gomillion, who cuts him off with Johnson. I think he shuffled his feet. Yep, he did. Traveling on Akuche for Youngstown State. Their 7th turnover. Cleveland State has 13 turnovers tonight, but the Vikings a 2-point lead at the 13:52 mark as Hodge checks out. And in to replace him is Nate Jack.
Great help defense there.
Hill will walk it ahead. Vikings by 2. Man-to-man defense here for Youngstown State. Hill with the left-handed dribble. Out about 40, straight away. Going to send it over at the high post right area to Spider Johnson, who hands off Gomillion on the wing. Gomillion behind the back dribble. Passes sideline left. Patton sets and fires the tray. It's in and out, halfway down, but no good. And now Johnson reaching over. Allison on the rebound is called for that foul. Johnson picks up his 3rd. That's already the 6th against Cleveland State here in the second half with 13:28 to go.
On the replay, the kick out. Torrey's going to have to start knocking 1 or 2 of those down a game. He's really struggled as of late. We saw Spider go over the back there.
Patton 2 of 8 from the field tonight. 0 for 3 on 3-pointers as Parker returns. Johnson checks out. Majak is in. Also sitting down is Trey Gomillion. So
Deshaun Parker has to get something going because he's lost a lot of minutes. He just hasn't been very productive. Right now, he has to turn it up a little bit. He's getting his chance.
2-point lead for the Vikings. Cohill out top off a handoff. Bounce pass down low. Akuche and Majak going to force it up and in. We're tied at 41. Michael Akuche has 8 as we near the 13-minute mark. And another close game between Youngstown State and Cleveland State.
Yeah, they've really picked it up on both ends, especially defensively.
Majak high post right. Pass to Parker. Went off his hand and out of bounds. It'll be Youngstown State ball. 41 all, 12:58 to go in the game, and now YSU can take their first lead of the second half on this trip.
Wonderful to see Chris Green get in here soon.
Tanvay's in the front court. You called it. Against Hill. Top side Akuche. Handoff Cohill. Tried to pass it. Intercepted Parker. 3-on-2 the other way. Now 3-on-3. Over to Jack right ring. Settles, shoots, missed the 3. Rebound on the baseline. Patton got it. Patton turns. Patton forced it up on the rim. Popped out. It was more than halfway down, but came out. Rattan Mays has it for YSU. 41 all. 12:30 left. In the front court left wing against Hill. Trying to back him out by the 3-point arc. Sends it right side. Cohill flies to the basket against Majak. Put it up. No. Foul on Majak, who got him with the body. That foul on Majak is his 2nd. It'll be the 7th against Cleveland State in the second half with 12:22 to go in a tie game.
Excellent dribble drive by Dwayne Cohill, Holy Name High School here in Cleveland.
So Cohill with 9 points tonight. He is 3 of 4 at the line. That is noteworthy because he had made 31 straight, made his first 2 free throws tonight, and then missed the next, and misses this one here. 41 all. Score remains. YSU's last lead was at 13-12 at the 11:17 mark of the first half.
They have really been grinding it out defensively. Have to give Coach Calhoun and the staff credit. They've really found what they want to do defensively against the Vikings now.
Cohill makes the 2nd free throw, so he's got 10, and YSU indeed takes their first lead since just over the 11-minute mark of the first half. 42-41. Vikings have led it by as many as 8 as Parker checks out. Gomillion's in, so it's Hill, Patton, Majak, Jack, and Patton. Hill in the front court. 42-41 YSU. Hill's going to pull up and fire a tray. Front iron and off. And Ogoro had the rebound, lost it out of bounds. Cleveland State ball. I don't know how he lost that rebound.
Hill pulled up. You rarely see Cleveland State just walk it up and shoot right there like they did, but
the Vikings have gone a little bit cold. They had the lead 39-31 Since then, it's an 11-2 run for YSU. Inbounds to Jack out top. Right sideline pass to Gomillion against the man-to-man. He'll spin, put it on the hardwood, take it to the elbow, still continue that dribble, go into the lane, pump fake, and give to Patton at the free throw line. He'll dribble left of the key. Puts it up with one hand and good off the window over Ogoro. Patton's got 7, 43-42, Cleveland State. 11:48 to go.
Torrey Patton's the type of guy you can hold him down, but when crunch time comes around, he always delivers.
Does indeed. Out top, Cohill trying to get free throws tonight. He has 3 points, 4 rebounds. The line to our right. Missed the 1-and-1, but the rebound tapped out to Youngstown State. Akuche grabs it, sends it over to Cohill on the left wing, 40 out. YSU gets into their man-to-man offense. Cohill guarded by Hill. Double team for a moment with Majak. Now he drives in, stops on the block, and a threesome. He tried to put it up. No good. It's an air ball, but Akuche got it. Able to throw it out to Ogoro. Topside Rattan Mays, one on the shot clock, and it expires as he got the shot off, but too late. Cleveland State's defense holds, even though the Vikings gave YSU a number of opportunities. 43-42 Vikings, 11:18 left.
Yeah, Youngstown State's playing very tough, very well. The Vikes were fortunate at that time that Rattan Mays wasn't aware of the shot clock. But right now, Youngstown State has the look in their eyes like they really want this game.
Matchup zone for YSU. Hill on the right wing, takes a dribble in, throws it out top. Gomillion, 15 to shoot as he dribbles right to the key, goes sideline right to Hill, catch and shoot, triple, good! Yahil Hill breaks the cold streak for Cleveland State. He's got 11 to lead him off the bench. 46-42 Vikings, 10:50 to go.
His confidence is growing every game.
Rattan Mays in the front court, heads to the left wing, sends it right wing to Akuche, corner right Allison, the three to answer, it's long, rebound tipped high, Majak grabs it for Cleveland State, falls down, a foul on Cohill, who can't believe it. The foul on Cohill is his third. That's just the third against YSU here in the second half.
Well, maybe at the end he didn't foul him, but he did just before that right there. So the referee was letting him play on, and even though he fell, the Youngstown fans wanted to travel, but there was a foul.
Right. The contact caused the fall.
Yeah, referees are taught to use a slow whistle if they're good. They use it.
46-42 Vikings. Patton's driving, runs over Ogoro, and he's called for the charge. So the foul on Torrey Patton is his second, 9th against the Vikings in the second half. YSU ball on the turnover.
Torrey knows his jumper is not there tonight. He's trying to force his way to the basket a little bit too much. Maybe use a little teardrop, a floater from 8 feet or something just to keep him honest. Because they're playing him that way to take away his drive to the basket.
Corner right, it's Ogoro. He'll shovel a pass down low to Akuche. Gives the ball in the middle to Cohill, or rather Allison went up, lost the ball out of bounds. It's Cleveland State ball. He went up and appeared to just lose the grip. However, he's in disagreement, saying that ball was knocked away, but it's Cleveland State ball with 10:08 to go, and the Vikings up 46-42.
Yeah, he just lost it there on the way up. Good call by the officials. And just as I was talking about Cleveland State, or Youngstown State's defense grinding away, Cleveland State has stepped it up in response.
Chris Green checks in for Patton, who checks out with 7 points and 5 boards. Majak, high post left with it for the Vikings against the man-to-man. Takes a dribble, gives it to Hill. Hill around the screen. Hill driving, left-handed shot, no, but he got some contact on the way up. That foul is Shamar Rattan Mays. He picks up number 3. 4th foul of the second half on YSU. Nice left-handed offhand drive for Hill.
I love the confidence that Yahel Hill is playing with now. This is a little scoop with not even bringing it in. He just has a feel right now like he can score anytime he touches the ball.
46-42 Cleveland State. 9:54 left. Hill with a team high 11 points makes the first free throw. Vikings haven't been at the line a lot tonight. That's just their 5th free throw attempt. They're 4 for 5. YSU is 8 for 12. 47-42 Vikings as Jack is back for Cleveland State.
I just noticed Deshaun Parker sitting on the bench over there clapping for the guy who's taking his minutes. I love that in a guy. And that shows you the culture that Coach Gates has built here.
Hill makes the next one, 48-42 Vikings. Cleveland State's had a couple of opportunities to pull away. But to Youngstown State's credit, they haven't let it happen. They've stayed in the game, and they want to win this one as bad as any here tonight in Cleveland. Out top, it's Shelton, who's back in there for YSU. Over to Allison, right wing, versus Green. Vikings in a man-to-man. Allison can't shake him, so we'll send it out top to Akuche. Now to the left wing, Cohill, 8 to shoot. Hill drive, down the lane, got to the basket, forced it up, no, but drew a foul. blocking foul on Cleveland State. I think it's on Majak. We'll see. John Boyd says it is on Majak. That'll be his third foul, 10th against the Vikings.
Bumped him with the hip right there. Cohill's really good on the dribble. I mean, he's got a lot of confidence himself. That's a great pickup by Coach Calhoun to get him to transfer from Dayton.
Cohill with 10 points, 5 boards, 3 assists, has 2 shots here. First one is up short, bounces 3 times.
Boy, you really
sidearm and fell off.
You really put the kibosh on him.
I just give the numbers. 31 straight free throws coming into tonight, then made 2 more, so he was at 33 in a row, and now he's missed 3 tonight. 4 for 7 from the line.
The Italians call it the Maloik. Is that what it is?
Second free throw is good. He's 5 of 8 from the line. He's got 11.
Whatever floats your boat, but
I'm way over here. I can do nothing.
What is it in Polish?
I don't know. That's a good question. 48-43, Cleveland State by 5. Jack, right wing. He'll try the triple. Front iron and off. Majak, the offensive rebound. Trying to go back up. Doesn't. Scores, and the crowd loves it. Majak, his first 2 off the putback. 50-43, Cleveland State by 7.
What a great sign that is for Cleveland State, because they typically don't get anything out of him.
Cohill drives, scores this time, and fouled. What a drive by Cohill. He's got 13 to look for 14 at the line, as that basket was a tough one for Cohill, but he got it. 50-45 CSU, and a free throw to come.
He's going right at Majak. Majak had his back turned. He was talking on a switch, got there late.
Chris Green is the guilty party. That's his second personal foul.
For all you youngsters at home watching Dwayne Cohill, he's a scorer because he knows how to use that backboard.
And he sinks the free throw. 14 for Cohill, ties him with Allison for a game high. 50-46, Vikings lead at 4. 8:52 to go. In the front court, it's Majak, high post left. And we've got a whistle and a foul off the ball as Jack was held by Shelton as Jack was cutting across the lane and Shelton grabbed him. For Shelton, it's his first personal, only the 5th of the second half against YSU, so the Vikings will inbound with a 4-point advantage.
Every time down on offense, your goal is a basket or a foul. And the Vikings have been very efficient in getting both this half.
He'll look at inbound. He'll get it to Gomillion on the arc right wing. Gomillion guarded by Akuche, a bit of a mismatch, comes around a screen, fires a 20-footer, missed it wide right. Rebound, Hill's got it as it was whacked out to him by Jack. He's on the left wing backing up. He'll reset the offense against the man-to-man. Vikings by 4, 8:30 left. High post left pass Green. Over to Hill, sideline left to Jack off a screen, out top for 3, hit the front iron and came off. Rebound is collected by Allison. A fly ahead, 4-point lead for Cleveland State. Out top to Cohill. He's had the hot hand of late, working on Hill. Vikings crouching in a man-to-man. 8:10 on the second half clock as Cohill heads to the right wing, still behind the arc. Jack on him now. Gives to Shelton, difficult catch and shoot. He's short on the jumper. Rebound Jack, long ball ahead, Gomillion. A little bit too far, and it was Johnson for Cleveland State.
Well, and you know, Cohill has really been very good this half. The Vikes can have to find a way to slow him down, and Youngstown has to find somebody else other than Cohill to give him some production.
Akuche out top with the basketball, guarded by Hill. Pass behind his intended target. Gomillion steals the ball on the sideline. Long ball ahead. Hodge leaps, grabs it. All he could do was try to throw the ball to Hill. It was supposed to go in the corner. Hill says, my fault. It's out of bounds. It's Youngstown State ball. Here comes for the first time tonight and the first time in the last 2 games, Brock Finstoon, who was Cleveland State's 6th man for the first portion of the season. He's back in there now. First time again we've seen him tonight. 6'4" senior from Pine Island, Minnesota. Averages 8 points, 4 boards off the bench.
Yeah, he just hasn't had the right matchups lately, but he can play. He can score.
Akuche on the right wing against Hill on the switch. Out top it goes Cohill, guarded by Johnson. He'll send it over on the left wing. Gets it back. Cohill looking in the lane, finds Hunter, turnaround shot from 13, long, rebound, loose, and it's taken by Shelton, and we've got double dribble on Shelton under the basket. Knew he did it, sets the ball down and heads the other way. 50-46, Cleveland State with 7:12 to go, and another game between these two schools that's coming down to the wire. The 99th all-time meeting between these two schools.
It's amazing. And both schools are relatively young, but they've played each other every year.
Yeah, even when Youngstown State was Division II, Pat, they played about half of those games. Cleveland State did against them when YSU was Division II.
Yep.
Now they're in the Horizon League together. Have been for about 20 years. Hill out top, sends it over to Hodge on the left wing. High man-to-man here for Youngstown State. Over to Finstoon, sideline right, 8 to shoot. Finstoon sends it over to Hill, bluffs the open three, dribbles in, pulls up from 17, swish! Hill with 15 to lead all scorers, 52-46. Cleveland State, another fantastic game off the bench for Hill.
Wow, is he playing with confidence? He is just feeling it, man. I thought he should have shot the three, but he certainly made the decision to take that extra dribble.
Allison dribbling out top, guarded by Johnson on the switch. Drives left of the lane, gonna force it up with the left hand. No, great defense by Johnson. Chris Green, the rebound, dribbles out of there. Gets it to Finstoon in the front court. Over on the right wing, Green fires the tray. Good, Chris Green, his 4th three tonight. First of the second half, he's got a dozen. Vikings up 54-46.
And how about the assist by Finstoon? Has to watch most of the game, but gets in there, makes a key pass off the bench.
5:58 to go. Out top, it's Allison guarded by Hill. To Shelton off a screen, fakes the three, gets it to Allison from 27, rim it off. Rebound Green for Cleveland State. Outlet Hill. It's been the bench bunch tonight for the Vikings. Hill with 15, Green with 12.
I know people think I'm an idiot when I say it, but I keep calling Coach Gates the mechanic. He just finds a way to tinker with the engine every night and make the right adjustments to get the engine humming when he needs to.
Hodge for three, sideline left, short, rebound Johnson, dribbles, scores with a dunk, took a dribble and went up high and
there you go.
There's your big difference.
And that's about a coach who trusts his guys. He builds that trust and then he shows it at just the right time in every game he coaches. It's amazing.
Races in the front court as we're back in action. Got a switch to Hill, goes to the baseline, trying to shake him, can't, throws it out instead. Akuche drives the lane, goes around Green with the left-handed finger roll up and in. Akuche with a pretty shot around Green. He's got 10. 57-48 Cleveland State, 5 minutes left. Full court pressure for YSU. Vikings break it. Finstoon to Hill. He'll hold it at the top. Green, Johnson, and Hodge. Besides Finstoon and Hill, the 5 on the floor for CSU as Hill steers it to the left wing. Takes it to the top, one-handed pass Johnson, high post right, flips to Hill on the right wing, drives the baseline, fades from 16, short on the jumper, and the rebound is gotten by Cohill as he almost fell out of bounds, but stays in and flies ahead. Cohill pushed by Hill on his way, and then Green fouled him as well, but it was after the initial foul by Hill, so it'll be 2 shots for Cohill with 4:33 left, and the Vikings lead at 9. That foul on Hill is his second.
Cohill just turned on the Jets to blow by Yahel Hill that time, and he is really quite an athlete. You can see why he scored so many points over there at Holy Name High School.
There's a look at the replay. Chris Green backed off considerably after he made sure that Cohill didn't get the shot.
Now you're going to take the mic off this guy and let him make some free throws, or what?
Well, he's 6 of 9 from the line tonight, which is not terrible, although when he came in with 31 straight, I guess. There's a good free throw. Right. 57-49. So he makes the first one. 15 points for Cohill. That ties him with Hill for the game high as Green and Hill check out here. Green's got a dozen for the Vikings. Back in are Patton and Gomillion. And boy, the Vikings bench, I mean, 15 for Hill, 12 for Green. Third leading scorer is finally when you get into the starting 5. Patton has 7. Next free throw is good for Cohill. So he's got a game high 16. And it's a 7-point game as YSU is on a 4-point run. Trying to get back in it with 4:33 left. Full court pressure. Finstoon got it away to Gomillion. Now it's a 3-on-2 up to Johnson. Kabam! Press, and Johnson's in the front court. Forget about it.
I think he's probably the best dunker all time in Cleveland State, isn't he?
He's pretty darn good.
He gets a ton of dunks.
59-50 CSU. Rattan Mays into the lane. Gonna fade from 5 on the jumper. Put it on the rim and rolls in. Shooter's touch. Rattan Mays, who has 5. 59-52 Cleveland State. Long ball ahead. Finstoon. 4 minutes to go. Flies ahead. 3-on-2. Sideline right. Hodge for 3. He got it. 62-52 Vikings. Hodge with that triple has 9, and the full court press really playing right into the Vikings' hands.
Well, when teams pressure, you want to attack it, make them pay for it. Cleveland State has done that. That's the way they're coached. Make people pay for pressure. And Cleveland State presses all the time, so they're not afraid to see pressure.
Tan Mays on the drive. Foul called on the drive.
When you're a pressing team, you're not afraid to be pressed. Cleveland State's attacking that pressure.
He'll go to the line and shoot two. The foul is on Gomillion. That's his third. Cleveland State's been over the 10-foul limit for a while. We'll come back in a moment. Vikings up by 10 with 3:38 left here in Cleveland.
Look at that dunk.
Wow.
Look at that number. 8 straight.
Into Oakland. So the last 8 games have been by 10 or less, but the Vikings have won the majority of them.
Cleveland State is not a team that physically is going to overwhelm you, but they have the right mix of experience. Hodge, a senior, Finstuen, a senior, grad transfer, Torrey Patton got that extra year because of COVID. So they have a lot of experience, and they have guys that know how to play, but the key is that Dennis Gates just knows how to use his bench like nobody else in basketball, I believe, right now. And he finds a way to win. He tinkers around with the right situations, baseline of bounds, and full court plays, and calling the guys right number at the right time. He's a master beyond his young years.
62-52 Vikings, along with Pat Vianchik. I'm Al Pulowski. 3:38 is left. Shamar Rattan-Mays, 2 shots at the line to our right. Tonight, Rattan-Mays 0 for 1 at the line. First of 2 here is no good. Youngstown State from the line now 12 of 18. Vikings only 5 of 6. So they've made 83% of their free throws, but have only 6 of them taken.
Yeah.
One more for Rattan-Mays. It's been relatively quiet tonight. Next one is good. Rattan-Mays has 6. He had a career high 21 against Cleveland State 12 days ago in Youngstown. Inbounds comes to Hodge in the backcourt. Full court pressure. Gets it over to Patton. Now Youngstown State will back off. It's a man-to-man. They'll look to trap where possible, but Patton gets across the timeline with relative ease. Ogoro on him as Patton steers it to the left wing. 62-53, and then he throws it away. Trying to find Hodge on the sideline. Threw it out of bounds. The one area the Vikings have not been good turnovers. 18 turnovers for CSU tonight. 12 for the Penguins.
This is the first time I can honestly say I've seen Torrey Patton struggle.
9-point lead for the Vikings. Here's Cohill. Get it over to Rattan-Mays, right wing, bluffs the 3. Puts it on the hardwood against Gomillion. Bounce pass to Cohill. He'll drive in against Hodge. Stripped by Hodge. Loose ball. Got it back in the lane. Cohill pumps, leans, put it off the glass and in as he turned and scored. Cohill has 18 tonight. 62-55 Cleveland State with 2:57 left. This one's not over in Cleveland yet.
Well, Cohill's a Cleveland kid. He wants to show all his family and friends on this stage that he's capable of getting it done, and he's doing a really good job.
Pass goes high post left to Johnson. Hands off Finstuen. Dribbles to the right of the key. Stops on the elbow. Looking, bouncing down low. Gomillion knocked away, out of bounds, off YSU. Cleveland State ball on the baseline with 2:36 left. 8 to shoot, and the Vikings lead at 62-55. And the inbounds will come from, let's see, nobody right now for Cleveland State wants to take it out. Now Gomillion will. Here comes Hill, who hops off the bench. So he'll check in for Finstuen, and he'll inbound as Gomillion goes back to the top of the key.
I was watching Dennis Gates in that little stoppage play, just really thinking about what he wanted to do here. It's the reason he put Hill in the game right now.
And as Hill got it into Gomillion, Chris Pacey says he took 5 seconds. Turn it over. 19th turnover for Cleveland State. YSU putting together a late run. They're down by 7, but they've got the ball with 2:36 to go. As Ogoro comes back in, he joins Cohill, Rattan-Mays, Allison, and Akuche on the floor.
Excellent defense by the Penguins that time. You don't see that 5-second call very often.
The backcourt, Cohill. He'll work it ahead against Des Moines Hodge. Hodge with 3 steals on Saturday against Detroit Mercy, including one late to seal the game. On the left side, wide open Akuche for 3, in and out, rebound Gomillion. Man, that was halfway down for Michael Akuche. Now Gomillion, dribble ahead. Cleveland State working on Ogoro. Across the timeline in the center of the floor. 2:12 left as Ogoro reaching in. Getting away with it. Reaches in again. And now finally a whistle and a foul. No, Dennis Gates called time.
Yeah.
So Trey Gomillion wanted a foul too. There was definitely contact. So the question becomes, it's a 30-second timeout. Let's watch it, Pat. Is there a foul?
Yeah, there is. I mean, you know, Tyberski's letting him play there, which is okay. He's trying to let him play on, but Coach Gates smartly calls a timeout. He knew they were struggling to get the ball up the floor.
So Cleveland State has 2 timeouts left. YSU has 1 as we watch it from this angle.
There's a lot of contact, a lot of bumping and grinding going on there. A lot of hand checking. But you know what? some officials will make you earn it down the stretch. So you got to adjust now. You got to expect it.
And you would rather have them let the players decide at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Which is what they were doing there. 62-55 Cleveland State with 2:08 to go in regulation. 17 on the shot clock. Vikings' largest lead is 11. They had that a few moments ago, but Youngstown State has scored the last 4 points. Reminder to join us for the Vikings postgame wrap on the iHeartRadio app with Ed Doherty. That's coming up after the game tonight. Johnson, Patton, Hill, Hodge, the 4 in a stack on the sideline for Trey Gomillion, the Viking inbounder. Ogoro, Akuche, Rattan Mays, Cohill, and Allison for YSU. Inbounds comes to Hill, working on Rattan Mays, dribbling out top, steering it to the left wing, spinning. Coming back to the left, now heads to the right. 8 on the shot clock, backs it up, crossover between the leg, pull up three-pointer long. And the rebound Akuche as the Vikings got nothing going offensively there. They'll hand the ball off to Cohill, guarded by Hodge.
Give Youngstown State credit defensively there.
Now Ogoro out top, bounce it over on the left wing. Allison guarded by Hill. Vikings in a man-to-man. Allison drives, got to the block, jump stop, forced it up left hand. Good, he got deep and scored. Allison with that bucket has 16. It's a 6-point run for Youngstown State. Vikings lead down to 5. 1:28 left. And now Gomillion has it poked away in the backcourt, but he races to get it. Got to rush it up the floor, finds Patton in the front court, knocked away by Cohill. He comes the other way, 2-on-1. Cohill to the basket, got there and scores. He's got 18. It's a 3-point lead for Cleveland State with 1:12 left. 62-59. 8-0 run for Youngstown. Hill in the backcourt working it ahead.
Defensive pressure is really paying off big for Youngstown State right now.
Well, there's a reach. Finally, Youngstown State called. Rattan Mays reached in there. That's his 4th foul, but it's only the 6th against the Penguins with 59 seconds left. So another inbound for the Vikings. Cleveland State leads it by 3. 59 seconds to go. So 4 fouls now on Rattan Mays.
Wonderful to see Deshaun Parker come back in the game to handle the ball a little bit for Cleveland State.
Well, he's not a great free throw shooter at just over 50% on the year. Hill and Gomillion a little bit better. Inbounds comes to Johnson, left wing. Big possession for the Vikings. Now Hodge. He'll drive. Created contact. Put it up. No. Charge on Hodge. Rattan Mays went down. Drew the charge. Hodge picks up his 4th foul. And now YSU could tie the game with 53.8 seconds to go. The Vikings lead it by 3.
Yeah, he dips the shoulder. See how he sticks the shoulder in there? Good call.
So Youngstown State with a big charge, and Rattan Mays has 4 fouls. It takes some courage to take a charge with 4 fouls. Into the front court comes Cohill, guarded by Hodge. He'll send it on the right wing to Ogoro. Back to Cohill, guarded by Patton. On the switch, out top, Allison wanted to pull the trigger, can't. Hodge tipped it away. They'll say that was a foul, and that's number 5 on Hodge with 43 seconds to go, and Demoy Hodge has been disqualified with 9 points.
Well, this is where Cleveland State has to regain their composure. Right now, they're not happy with the officiating and some of the calls. There it is. Got him on the arm. Demoy usually gets away with those because he's got such quick hands, but he got caught with his hand in the cookie jar that time, Al.
As you like to say. Well, Youngstown State gets 2 more free throws. Allison makes the first one. He's got 17. They're now 14 of 20 at the line. Cleveland State is 5 for 6.
Yeah.
62-60 Vikings, 43 seconds left. 1 more free throw for Allison. And regardless of what happens, they'll get the ball back. Free throw is up. That is good. Vikings lead at 1. And now full court pressure remains, but Cleveland State will call time, and they'll talk it over. 30-second timeout. Both teams now have 1 full timeout remaining. 62-61 Cleveland State, as this one is going down to the wire here in Cleveland, and it is a 10-0 run for Youngstown State to chop an 11-point Viking lead down to 1.
Well, Cleveland State right now, number 1, get the ball up the floor safely. They're struggling, as we see on the replay here. Nice little flick away. They're forcing the action. They're forcing Cleveland State to play faster, and they're just getting after it. And you see Cohill attack and score here. Youngstown State has really dug in. So Cleveland State has to, they have to get the ball in safely, get it up the floor, and then they're going to talk about their first option, which is going to be typically a guy like Torrey Patton, who always seems to bail Cleveland State out. And with Hodge off the floor, your second option would most likely be.
2 shots at the line to our right tonight. Rattan Mays 0 for 1 at the line. First of 2 here is no good. Youngstown State from the line now 12 of 18. Vikings only 5 of 6. So they've made 83% of their free throws, but have only 6 of them taken.
Yeah.
One more for Rattan Mays. It's been relatively quiet tonight. Next one is good. Rattan Mays has 6. He had a career high 21 against Cleveland State 12 days ago in Youngstown. Inbounds comes to Hodge in the backcourt. Full court pressure. Gets it over to Patton. Now Youngstown State will back off. It's a man-to-man. They'll look to trap where possible, but Patton gets across the timeline with relative ease. Ogoro on him as Patton steers it to the left wing. 62-53, and then he throws it away. Trying to find Hodge on the sideline. Threw it out of bounds. The one area the Vikings have not been good turnovers. 18 turnovers for CSU tonight. 12 for the Penguins.
This is the first time I can honestly say I've seen Torrey Patton struggle.
9-point lead for the Vikings. Here's Cohill. Get it over to Rattan Mays, right wing, bluffs the 3. Puts it on the hardwood against Gomillion. Bounce pass to Cohill. He'll drive in against Hodge. Stripped by Hodge. Loose ball. Got it back in the lane. Cohill pumps, leans, put it off the glass and in as he turned and scored. Cohill has 18 tonight. 62-55 Cleveland State with 2:57 left. This one's not over in Cleveland yet.
Well, Cohill's a Cleveland kid. He wants to show all his family and friends on this stage that he's capable of getting it done, and he's doing a really good job.
Pass goes high post left to Johnson. Hands off Finstuen. Dribbles to the right of the key. Stops on the elbow. Looking, bouncing down low. Gomillion knocked away, out of bounds, off YSU. Cleveland State ball on the baseline with 2:36 left. 8 to shoot, and the Vikings lead at 62-55. The inbounds will come from, let's see, nobody right now for Cleveland State wants to take it out. Now Gomillion will. Here comes Hill, who hops off the bench. So he'll check in for Finstuen, and he'll inbound as Gomillion goes back to the top of the key.
I was watching Dennis Gates in that little stoppage play, just really thinking about what he wanted to do here. It's the reason he put Hill in the game right now.
And as Hill got it into Gomillion, Chris Pacey says he took 5 seconds. Turn it over. 19th turnover for Cleveland State. YSU putting together a late run. They're down by 7, but they've got the ball with 2:36 to go. As Ogoro comes back in, he joins Cohill, Rattan Mays, Allison, and Akuche on the floor.
Excellent defense by the Penguins that time. You don't see that 5-second call very often.
The backcourt, Cohill. They'll work it ahead against Des Moines Hodge. Hodge with 3 steals on Saturday against Detroit Mercy, including one late to seal the game. On the left side, wide open Akuche for 3, in and out, rebound Gomillion. Man, that was halfway down for Michael Akuche. Now Gomillion, dribble ahead. Cleveland State working on Ogoro. Across the timeline in the center of the floor. 2:12 left as Ogoro reaching in. Getting away with it. Reaches in again. And now finally a whistle and a foul. No, Dennis Gates called time.
Yeah.
So Trey Gomillion wanted a foul too. There was definitely contact. So the question becomes, it's a 30-second timeout. Let's watch it, Pat. Is there a foul?
Yeah, there is. I mean, you know, Tyberski's letting him play there, which is okay. He's trying to let him play on, but Coach Gates smartly calls a timeout. He knew they were struggling to get the ball up the floor.
So Cleveland State has 2 timeouts left. YSU has 1 as we watch it from this angle.
There's a lot of contact, a lot of bumping and grinding going on there. A lot of hand checking. But you know what? Some officials will make you earn it down the stretch. So you got to adjust now. You got to expect it.
And you would rather have them let the players decide at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Which is what they were doing there. 62-55 Cleveland State with 2:08 to go in regulation. 17 on the shot clock. Vikings' largest lead is 11. They had that a few moments ago, but Youngstown State has scored the last 4 points. Reminder to join us for the Vikings postgame wrap on the iHeartRadio app with Ed Doherty. That's coming up after the game tonight. Johnson, Patton, Hill, Hodge, the 4 in a stack on the sideline for Trey Gomillion, the Viking inbounder. Ogoro, Akuche, Rattan Mays, Cohill, and Allison for YSU. Inbounds comes to Hill, working on Rattan Mays, dribbling out top, steering it to the left wing, spinning. Coming back to the left, now heads to the right. 8 on the shot clock, backs it up. Crossover between the leg, pull up three-pointer long. And the rebound, Akuche, as the Vikings got nothing going offensively there. They'll hand the ball off to Cohill, guarded by Hodge.
Give Youngstown State credit defensively there.
Now Ogoro out top, bounce it over on the left wing. Allison guarded by Hill. Vikings in a man-to-man. Allison drives, got to the block, jump stop, forced it up left hand. Good, he got deep and scored. Allison with that bucket has 16. It's a 6-point run for Youngstown State. Vikings lead down to 5. 1:28 left. And now Gomillion has it poked away in the backcourt, but he races to get it. Got to rush it up the floor, finds Patton in the front court, knocked away by Cohill. He comes the other way, 2-on-1. Cohill to the basket, got there and scores. He's got 18. It's a 3-point lead for Cleveland State with 1:12 left. 62-59. 8-0 run for Youngstown. Hill in the backcourt working it ahead.
Defensive pressure is really paying off big for Youngstown State right now.
Well, there's a reach finally Youngstown State called. Rattan Mays reached in there. That's his 4th foul, but it's only the 6th against the Penguins with 59 seconds left. So another inbound for the Vikings. Cleveland State leads it by 3, 59 seconds to go. So 4 fouls now on Rattan Mays.
Wonderful to see Deshaun Parker come back in the game to handle the ball a little bit for Cleveland State.
Well, he's not a great free throw shooter at just over 50% on the year. Hill and Gomillion a little bit better. Inbounds comes to Johnson, left wing. Big possession for the Vikings. Now Hodge. He'll drive. Created contact. Put it up. No. Charge on Hodge. It's Rattan Mays went down. Drew the charge. Hodge picks up his 4th foul. And now YSU could tie the game with 53.8 seconds to go. The Vikings lead it by 3.
Yeah, he dips the shoulder. See how he sticks the shoulder in there? Good call.
So Youngstown State with a big charge, and Rattan Mays has 4 fouls. It takes some courage to take a charge with 4 fouls. Into the front court comes Cohill, guarded by Hodge. He'll send it on the right wing to Ogoro. Back to Cohill, guarded by Patton. On the switch, out top, Allison wanted to pull the trigger, can't. Hodge tipped it away. In Cleveland.
They had the scouting report ready on that one.
Inbounds comes to Hill in the backcourt. Important possession for Cleveland State. They lead it by 1. Clock winds, 37 seconds left. Hill in the front court. He's got Patton, Green, Finstuen, and Gomillion with him. Hill dribbles, continues to. 40 feet away, straight away. 15 on the shot clock. Walks it to the left wing. Green comes over for the screen. Hill will use, go to the right wing. Still dribbling, 8 to shoot. Now it's breaking down. Hill going to get it to Gomillion, baseline right, 3 to shoot. Fell down, gets up, going to turn and shoot it. Rim it off, rebound, Finstuen tipped it, but Akuche's got it. 10 seconds left, Vikings lead at 1. Over to Ogoro, 5 seconds at mid-floor. Out top, Akuche. Here we go. Ogoro will inbound. Looking.
It's a zone.
Gets it in the back. Cohill drives. Cole down the lane. He ran over. A Viking charge called. Patton took the charge. Cohill ran him over. Tevin Allison has his arm around Trey Gomillion. Here we go. Patton goes deep. Gomillion wide open. He'll catch. He'll dunk. The second to go. 64-61. Youngstown State with a chance. Inbound Cohill in the backcourt. At the buzzer, it goes deep. It's on top.